Tonight, all eyes are on Matt Cain. The big right-hander is coming off one of the best outings of his career. A one-hit shutout Friday against the D-backs. Cain will look to keep things rolling against a team he's already shut down once this season. It's Cain and the Giants taking on the Rockies in the final game of the homestand next. One more beautiful night here at AT&T Park. It'll be the Giants and the Rockies as they wrap up this three-game series. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me, Mike Krukow. Well, it's been all Rockies so far. Giants losing last night. Barry Zito pitched terrific, but the Giants, well, they would like to have a good homestand. And a win tonight would make it a good homestand, and they'll hand the ball to the right guy, Matt Cain.
Well, they are indeed handing it to the right guy. In the month of May, Matt Cain had an ERA of 1.81. That's the best in the National League. Coming off his last two starts, two perfect games or two complete games. A little perfect game happy right now. And today he takes the ball against the Jeff Francis, and he is also hot. So what this means is these guys are both pitching good. It's going to be another well-pitched ball game. So you got to break out the scratch and claw offense. And tonight, the Giants got to score early, and that'll take pressure off everybody.
A win would make them 6-3 on this homestand, and that sounds pretty good. All right, when we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at Giants starter tonight, Matt Cain, right after this.
Giants Baseball is brought to you by AT&T. Find out what's possible with the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T. Rethink possible. And by Toyota. Say yes to amazing deals on your favorite Toyotas. See your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Yes.
Tonight marks the final game of a 9-game homestand for your San Francisco Giants. Tomorrow they head out to Pittsburgh. And tonight, they look to salvage a win and avoid a sweep by the Colorado Rockies. Welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and tonight, Matt Cain takes the hill for the San Francisco Giants, and he will be our forward right choice. Of course, his last outing, he absolutely dazzled his teammates and his fans, throwing a one-hit complete game shutout for a 5-0 victory over the Arizona Diamondbacks. He made it look so easy. Of course, throwing a complete game is anything but. He talked with us about how hard it is to pitch a complete game and how the last 3 outs feel much different than the first 24.
It is very difficult. It's funny, though, because you get into that 9th inning and you think it'd just be like the rest of the 8 innings that you've been in before, but you know the finish line is right there, so you almost have to control yourself and dial back down because you get this extra burst of energy and adrenaline because you know you're right there almost, and so you really want to complete the game, but then again you got to kind of get through that next 3 outs just like you did the first 8 innings. So it's funny, you almost have to work backwards a little bit to kind of go ahead and get those last 3 guys.
The San Francisco Giants like their chances with Matt Cain on the hill. The last time he faced the Colorado Rockies, May 1st, right here at AT&T Park, he shut them down as well, throwing 8 innings of one-pitch ball, and he recorded 8 strikeouts. The Giants need Cain to be on tonight. Game 3 coming up shortly, but after these messages, we're going to check in with our Sportsnet Central studios for an update.
The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, the admission-free boardwalk, is open daily. Very nice 62 degrees here at the yard. Hardly any winds at all. 71% is the humidity, and it is a bit overcast. Just the way we like it. Let's take a look at the Rockies lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Gonzalez, Smith, Helton, and then the local kid, Troy Tulowitzki. Some productive numbers against Matt Cain. Brad Hopp, Iannetta, a late addition to the lineup. Stewart, Herrera, and the pitcher, Jeff Francis.
Defensively, the Giants are going to have Huff, Rowan, and Torres play the outfield. Uribe and Sandoval will patrol the left side of the infield. Sanchez and Posey will be on the right side. And Benjamin Lilly will be in the squad putting the fingers down for Matt Cain. Matt Cain making start number 20 lifetime against this Rockies team. This is start number 11 on the year, 3-4 with a very fine 2.50 ERA. In the month of May, 1.81 ERA, and that leads all of the National League. 51 strikeouts in 68 1/3. And with Matt Cain, the key for him will be his fastball command. Those are your starting pitcher stats. They're brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers. The fastball command that he has had the last 2 games has been impeccable, and he's had 2 complete games to show for it. His last outing, a 1-hit shutout. They also throw a curveball, a slider, and a changeup. Well, let's take a look at our Toyota keys to the game. The Giants are in an offensive funk since the Rocks came to town. So our first Toyota key to the game: runs, and more runs. And when you're done,
more runs.
More runs. And for Cain, a repeat performance with that fastball command. That is always his key. When he's going inside, outside, up and down, he is tough to beat. And oh, by the way, did I mention runs? Giants need some runs.
Runs.
Those are our Toyota keys to the game.
Runs. I'm thinking about that all day.
Yeah, runs. Gotta have runs. Runs are good.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez to lead things off. And we are underway with a pitch down low. So we're underway right on time at 7:50. Gonzalez hitting at 304. Skies this one to shallow left field. Huff racing in, and Huff at the last second will put it away.
That's a bit of a nail biter right there out of bed. And once again, Aubrey Huff gets a fly ball in the first inning. It's like automatic.
He will get tested.
And he will find a way to have a good time with the play. Great perspective on this game, this man. A joy to be around.
Here's Seth Smith. Left-handed hitter Smith takes a strike called by home plate umpire Tom Hallion. Now that's a brat, and I think we need to go at that a little slow.
That's a girl after your own heart right there. She's got the sauerkraut too.
That's a Johnsonsville too. 1 ball and 1 strike. Todd Helton to follow. Rockies won on Memorial Day 4-0, and then in 11 innings they beat the Giants last night 2-1. Smith hitting .268. He's got 8 home runs. He's got 22 RBIs. He is 0 for 9 lifetime against Cain. Tulowitzki's chalk it up on the top step of the dugout. And Smith pops this one up. It's 3-2. This guy kept the ball from going down below. Kind of trapped it and went behind the auxiliary scoreboard. And then he gave it to his bride. See? A veteran move. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Sandoval in front of Uribe. Nothing routine about the pop-ups tonight.
Well, Uribe goes out there trying to make a play, and everybody's taking it away from him. First it was Aubrey Huff, now it's the Panda. A little jam shot. Ball's not carrying to left right now. And there's the Panda going in and taking away right away from Uribe. And here's our fan. Now that's a great play.
Yeah.
A little panic time, but Finally got a ball for his girl.
Here's Helton. 259 for Helton. Slowly hit to Kane. Kane will take his time, and he throws his seed to Buster Posey to end the inning. Very nice inning for Matt Kane, only 11 pitches. Let's take a look at the Giants lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Torres, then Freddie Sanchez this homestand. Check out those numbers. The Panda will hit third, followed by Uribe, Molina, Aubrey Huff, Buster Posey 7th, Rowan 8th, King 9th.
The Rockies defensively will have Smith, Gonzalez, and Hopp. That's your outfield. Tulowitzki and Stewart on the left side of the infield. Herrera and Helton on the right side. Chris Iannetta gets the start and he'll be the catcher tonight, putting down fingers for this gentleman, the left-hander Jeff Francis, making start number 4 since coming off a disabled list. Had shoulder surgery, missed all of last year, and he's making his 4th start of 2010. And he's off to a fine start. Francis is not going to give you a lot of velocity, but he's got movement that runs away from a righty. Big slurpy kind of breaking ball, a changeup. Francis, a big guy, 6'5", 225-pounder out of Vancouver, British Columbia.
1-2 to Andres Torres.
And that's the changeup. Francis in his 6th year at the big league level.
Out to left field, it's hit right at Smith. 1 out. With 1 out, here's Freddie Sanchez. Sanchez at 326 with 7 RBIs. 4 for 14 against Francis. Looked like Sanchez was going to take a strike. He did, and it's 0-1. Sanchez working pretty quickly. Watch him. He gets the ball back. He stands tall on the mound, looks right in, says, I am ready to go. Two and one.
He is going to work that play on the outside corner a lot. Remember, the movement on his fastball's got a little runner tail that sort of falls away from a righty.
He works from the first base side of the rubber.
And he does that to enhance that little movement to the righty.
Sanchez skies one to left. It's in the park to Smith. 2 outs. And here's Pablo Sandoval.
That's exactly what Francis wants right-handers to do, try and pull right. And with him, you really have to think the opposite field gap.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval last night took an 0 for 5 in the series, 3 for 9. Hard to imagine. Sandoval went 3 for 4 against Ubaldo Jimenez and then took an 0 for 5 the next night. Takes the pitch in tight. Sandoval takes one just a little bit outside, and it's 3-0.
This is not the time to turn a guy loose on a green line 3-0.
3-1.
Get some pitches out of Francis. Save those 3-0 green lights for men on base.
Swing and a foul. It's now 3-2. Just watching the end of the Mets San Diego game. Adrian Gonzalez, a walk-off grand slam in extra innings. Where else to the opposite field? On the ground to short. Charging is Tulowitzki, and that ends the inning. So both pitchers with nice first innings. This guy doesn't care. It's 0-0.
You know that guy.
Welcome into the booth, a very familiar face. This is Jenny Finch of softball fame. And Jenny, welcome to our view.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. Not a bad job you guys have up here.
We're a little spoiled, but please
little bit.
Do not let anybody know that. Jenny is here in support of the Giants' annual girls softball night as Troy Tulowitzki stands in. And the pitch to Tulowitzki is a strike in the outside corner. By the way, we should say congratulations to your family. Your husband was called up, was it today or yesterday, he's with the Houston Astros, correct?
He is, yes. He was called up yesterday, and I think he's pitching right now. My phone started going off, so I think he's in the game right now. I hope he's doing well.
Well, we're going to try to find the game if we can on our monitor here. But welcome to our city, and so far, have you enjoyed yourself?
I have. Beautiful, beautiful city, amazing ballpark. We had tons of softball players out there in the outfield for a Q&A session, so we had some fun today.
Tulowitzki and the 0-2 pitch, and a breaking ball is down low. So the Q&A was from other athletes, correct?
Other softball players. It was mostly softball players, but yes, just a group of whoever wanted to come out to center field and join us for a Q&A session.
On deck is Brad Hopp, and this is fouled out of play. What is the most asked question from young women when they ask a question to you?
Usually it's, if you have one piece of advice, what would it be?
Okay. And that would be have good genes?
Throw hard, yeah. There's so many things. It's hard to kind of narrow it down to one thing, but mostly I just say never stop competing. Compete at whatever it is that you're doing.
Aubrey Huff is going to put it away. Well, we always like to look at this piece. Take a look at our monitor. Back in 2004, you had a conversation with our left fielder. Do you remember that conversation?
I do, yes. We had some fun. He was awesome. It was so much fun talking hitting, talking baseball with him, and I think we spent a couple hours just talking the game. We had a great time.
But if I remember right, he wouldn't face you.
Oh, yeah, this was at the All-Star game, huh? That was when he was talking trash most of the time. Yes, talking trash of how he was going to send my ball very, very far. Yes.
Well, he told like 500 pitchers that very thing, so Don't feel bad.
Brad Hopp fouls this one. It's no balls and 1 strike.
So you have a series of camps around the country, Jenny Finch softball camps. So how many do you have, and how do you get to all of them?
I do. We're about to 12 a year now, and my family helps me run it. I hire in my own staff, so my own teammates, Olympians, coaches, college roommates, and players, and we put together and we get a college group to help. And that's the best part about what we do, is being able to share the game and help hopefully encourage young girls to go after their dreams and just share the love of the game.
So how many girls do you get at one of your camps unusual?
About 400.
Wow. So, I mean, you're kind of a recruiter then, too, for any major university that wants a good prospect. They call you up and say, who you got?
Yeah, we've had some, mostly, well, it varies all ages, but, it's been exciting to see it grow and expand all over the country, and it's been pretty incredible just to kind of, share my medals, share the Olympic experiences, but most importantly, the life lessons that this game teaches us on a daily basis, and just encourage these young kids, hopefully be a light, positive encouragement to them, and, tell them that dreams can come true.
This game will humble you, won't it?
No doubt. Yes, definitely.
2-2 to Brad Hopp. And Brad Hopp takes a close pitch. It almost looked like Tom Hallion flinched a little bit.
He was thinking about it.
Well, I mean, the other thing, take a look at Tom Hallion. Did he flinch? Well, not so much. This will be the payoff pitch coming up to Brad Hopp in a 0-0 ball game. We're with Jenny Finch. And that's lifted out to Aubrey Huff. Aubrey Huff again on the move. And he'll put it away. There are, since our days, my partner and I days in college, there are a lot more opportunities for girls to go beyond high school and participate in sports, and that's been fantastic.
It has. It's been just amazing to see and be a part of. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a Dodger growing up in Southern California, and as I got older, you started seeing, the USA softball players, and then they pretty much turned it into a career as far as doing camps and clinics and such all across the country, and then the college game, and now we have the Pro Fast Pitch League, and it's growing, it's getting there, but we have 4 teams that are very well established, and you can check it out at profastpitch.com. But it's an exciting time for our sport, and next week we have the College World Series, which has just grown and grown. In my freshman year, we had 1 game on TV. My senior year, all of them, and now we have regionals, super regionals, and the finals, every single game live on ESPN. So it's been awesome to see our game grow, not only in the U.S., but across the world.
Are you pitching now more than at any other point in your life?
I don't know about any more. Olympic year is crazy because we're together the entire year, which now the tough part is we only play June, July, and August. So, by the time you're almost getting comfortable in the batter's box and getting comfortable on the mound, you only have 1 more month of season. So it's a short season, but, no greater feeling than taking the field with a uniform on and just having the opportunity to play.
The 1-2 pitch to Chris Iannetta is low and away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. By the way, we have located your husband's game, and he is not in the game because the Astros are hitting.
Okay. All right.
Just relax a little bit. Enjoy yourself. 2-2 to Chris Iannetta. And he lines it to right field, and that'll be a base hit in front of Andres Torres.
You're not going to get me out of the booth now.
Well, we got a big screen back there that you can watch, so you're in good shape. Also, you got a gold medal.
I do.
Where is it?
It is in my purse.
That's where I would put mine if I had one.
What, a gold medal or a purse?
Oh, my goodness. Well, that had to be a thrill as well.
No doubt. And once you have one, it's like everywhere you go. It's like not only, okay, the most important thing is bring your medals, so I don't want to let anybody down, so you pretty much carry it with you from place to place.
Here's Ian Stewart, who takes a strike.
But isn't it great how you're introduced now, and you will be for the rest of your life, as Olympic gold medal winner, Jenny Finch?
It's amazing. It almost doesn't seem real. It's, you watch it growing up and you dream about that one moment. And then I can remember being on that podium with, the women that I looked up to, and I was sharing the podium with them and just thinking, no way, this isn't the real gold medal. And even walking through the Olympics and, seeing the other athletes and walking through the athlete village and opening ceremonies, and it just so beyond surreal. But absolutely everything and more that I dreamt of.
The 1-1 pitch to Ian Stewart. And Stewart swings and misses. 1-2.
So we mentioned your husband, Casey Daigle, plays professional baseball in the Houston organization, and you're obviously a professional athlete. When is your off season, and what do you guys do?
Camps. Well, it's the same as a baseball off season, and we just try to soak it up and enjoy having the time to do whatever we want to do whenever. And
you put him to work?
A little bit. He's we have a son too. His name is Ace, and he just turned 4. So usually when I'm running camp, his job is to attain to Ace, and he enjoys it.
Stewart strikes out. We're going to say goodbye to Jenny Finch. Thanks for stopping by. You get the big screen all by yourself.
All right, thank you.
Jenny, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Giants Baseball is brought to you by Lowe's. Visit your local Lowe's to cast your Scott's MLB All-Star ballot and enter for a chance to win a VIP All-Star Weekend Experience compliment of Scott's. Here's Juan Uribe. Uribe on the second pitch skies it out into center field. It'll be Carlos Gonzalez who will camp underneath it and make the catch. And that'll bring to the plate Benji Molina. She's tall.
Yeah.
I mean,
and good looking,
like
too.
Tall as you. Here's Molina, who takes a pitch down low.
What a great ambassador for softball, for women's sports, and for the Olympics.
Molina shoots one right at the third baseman, Stewart.
Keep hacking, they'll start falling.
Well, we mentioned that we would let Jenny find the game in the back of the booth, and there she is watching her husband pitch on our big screen.
Yep, that's him on the mound. He's got to be pretty psyched. Her old man's on the mound. Houston has a 5-1 lead.
Here's Aubrey Huff.
Hey, we're a full-service organization.
Hey, we don't mess around. We need something, we're going to try to get it. She found out her husband's game was on TV in the back. She was ready to blow us off anyway. One ball and no strikes. Breaking ball to Aubrey Huff. Huff has faced Francis 3 times. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Boy, both the Dodgers and the Padres winning exciting extra inning games today.
Yeah, the Dodger game went 14 innings. What was it, 11 games? Was that the final in San Diego? 11 innings?
I think it was. Oh. David Eckstein got a 2-out hit in the 9th to tie the game. And then the grand slam by Gonzalez to win it. 2-2 pitch to Huff. On the ground to second. Herrera takes his time. 6 up, 6 down for Jeff Francis. 3rd inning coming up. Nothing.
Back to the game. I'm Amy Gutierrez. We have a quick update for you on Pat Burrell. He recently signed a minor league contract with the Giants. He's played 3 games, and he is 5 for 12 with a couple of extra base hits, a double and a home run, and has knocked in 4 RBI. We also have an update on infielder Emmanuel Burris. He looks like he's very close to a rehab assignment. He's been running the bases here the last few days. He will travel to Pittsburgh and continue working out with the Giants training staff. Best case scenario, Giants say he could return then after the Pittsburgh series and get a rehab assignment with San Jose. And that's very, very good news for Emmanuel Burris. He will be playing shortstop with San Jose. Guys?
All right. Thanks, Amy. Amy does a good health report.
Yeah, and she's all over that Pat Burrell story, too.
Yeah. Here's the 0-1, dude. Herrera hit out into shallow right center field. Andres Torres is going to trap it down. If I could just see it already. In the kitchen with Pat. Is that her?
Yeah. I like that call.
Here's Francis, 0 for 4 on the season.
Not a bad hitter, low ball hitter.
Every time we see Jeff Francis, we do the facial comparison to our radio partner, Dave Fleming. Really does look a little bit more like Dave's brother, Will.
Yeah, that would not be one of the Flemings or one of the Francis boys.
There's our fresh face, Dave.
Yeah, those guys are easy on razor blades.
A quick 3-0 right now to Jeff Francis. Kane has allowed one hit. Chris Ionetta's base hit in the second. Very unusual. Sometimes it happens. A 4-pitch walk to the pitcher.
I know people get so upset about that, but there's times you get out there and you can't throw a strike. I've seen a game, tie score, 9th inning, bases loaded, pitcher up, and a guy hasn't walked it. It's Bill Bonham. He hadn't walked a guy all day long. It was Bob Forrest who was the hitter, walked him on 4 pitches, lost the game.
Gonzalez popped out to Aubrey Huff to lead off the ball game. Five in a row out of the strike zone. Gonzalez 0 for 4 on Monday. Came back and went 1 for 6 last night. Off the plate, 2-0.
Boy, suddenly the strike zone's tightened up a little bit from Hallion, and he can do that. A low ball umpire, but you got to kind of be between the knees with him. Not going to give you much if you catch it outside the knees. And if he calls it a strike early in the game, no guarantee it's going to be a strike late in the game.
2-1 as Kane comes back into the zone. Seth Smith on deck. No score, 3rd inning. 3-1. Tulowitzki watching from the dugout. 3 balls and 1 strike. Francis at first base. 1 out. Outside corner, 3-2.
And that's pretty much the same location of a pitch that was called a ball earlier, and that's where Hallion runs into problems. It's that inconsistency that drives hitters and pitchers crazy. And that pitch was called a ball earlier, and he rings him up 3-1. Now he's got to go cover it.
Kane went right after him, and Gonzalez fouls it back. A win in this game for the Giants, and they go 6-3 on the homestand. 5-4 with a loss. Got him. What a nice 3-2 pitch.
Well, the inaugural AT&T Giant Race on Saturday, June 12th will feature an exciting half marathon course and the return of the popular Plate to Plate 5K. Both distances leave from AT&T Park down the Embarcadero, with the half marathon continuing through Pier 39, Fort Mason, and North Beach. Both courses finish on the field at AT&T. And all runners will receive a Tech T t-shirt. So you visit www.thegiantrace.com and check it out.
Here's Smith. Smith swings and misses. Take a look at this 3-2 pitch. Think this is a pearl?
This is the confidence that he has in this changeup. And that's, remember when he first started throwing that pitch, he wouldn't throw it unless it was 0-1, 0-2. Now he's throwing it 3-2 with confidence. And, I mean, that's such a great equalizer. You take a lot of swing, see a lot of swing throughs with that pitch.
Francis at first, 2 outs. Not close. 2 balls and 1 strike. For Kane, this is the type of inning where it ends up, you may get through the inning, but you kind of feel like you've thrown maybe 7 or 8 more pitches than you should have. Popped out to shallow left field. It's going to be Aubrey Huff. Aubrey Huff. Giants gold glove candidate puts it away.
Time now for True Giants stories. And did you know that on June 2nd, 1963, the great Willie Mays hit 3 home runs off 3 different pitches in a 6-4 victory at St. Louis. His blastoff Bob Humphreys carries an estimated 480 feet. Visit farmers.com to hear real true stories from Farmers customers and find a Bay Area agent near you. Farmers Insurance, ready feels good.
See that would have been Sportsman's Park he did there?
Yeah.
A park that we missed.
Yeah, we were too young.
We, however, did not miss the next one.
No.
This little guy's in charge of watching his little brother. And right now, all he's in charge of is watching his little brother chow on that thing.
Little brother's taking his time.
Here's Buster Posey. I think he just leaned to his little brother and said, "Hey, that's Buster Posey."
And while he looked, he took a bite. Because that's what big brothers do.
Oh, and two, so many comments from people today about the little girl we showed walking around.
In pink?
The little girl dressed in pink in last night's game.
Yeah, she stole the show.
Hysterical. Posey goes the other way out to Triples Alley. And Brad Hopp trapped it. Buster Posey wisely puts on the brakes. I don't know about Brad Hopp in that route, but yeah. All right, now it's time to cheer. And while you're clapping, I'm taking your food.
That's what big brothers do. All right, how do you hit Jeff Francis? You go the other way. And that's exactly what Posey does. And that's another great example of just a pure hitter. Location away, go the opposite field gap. Remember, he's got a little tail on that fastball that runs away from right-handers. You try and pull it, you roll over. And then as he ran at first base, Roberto Kelly, the Giants' first base coach, about blew a forehead vein, yelling at him to stop because one of the best arms in the baseball world is in right field, and Brad Hopp.
You got to let him go this time. Yep. Time to clap. Let's go so I can take that food.
Yeah, we'll clap.
There you go.
Right, good.
Robert takes outside. 1 ball and no strikes. That'll work once.
Oh, man, that big guy, he wants that churro so bad.
Rowan's got good lifetime success against Francis. How about 6 for 11 with 4 doubles? Here he rolls this one foul to even the count. Posey at first, nobody out. Rowan, double play ball to Tulowitzki. And the Giants have the double play ball blues. Giants Baseball is brought to you by Grown Ups. And it is in theaters on June 25th. Here's Matt Cain. Pablo Sandoval hit into a couple of double plays last night. And people around here are just a little sensitive about the double play ball.
Well, yeah, I would suspect that they would get a little tired of him after a while.
And Matt Cain lines out to Tulowitzki. And now in the inning. Fourth inning coming up.
Welcome back. It is a night of fabulous female athletes here at AT&T Park. Joining me now, Jennifer Azzi, of course, a Stanford alum, an Olympic gold medalist in your own right, and you're a basketball star, one of the best I've ever seen play the game. But you did have to throw out a first pitch tonight, one of 8 Olympians. So what's tougher, throwing a strike or sinking a three-pointer?
I think the hardest thing is the thing you practice the least, and for me it's being out there throwing a baseball, but it was really fun.
We're so glad to see you back in the Bay Area. You took the head coaching job for the women's basketball team at USF, and this is your first coaching gig after so long as a professional player. What's the transition like for you right now?
You know, it definitely is a transition, but it's been great. I mean, USF it feels like a family. You know, we've been welcomed from the community, and I think San Francisco is a great place to build a program. It's, you know, the best city in the world in my mind, and it's wonderful to be there.
You do have your work cut out for you with this program, so what's your approach right now? Are you just checking out the girls? Are they trying out what's going on with you right now? What are you working on?
Well, right now with the NCAA rules, we can't spend time with the players on the court, but a month ago I was able to get with them on the court just a little bit, and, you know, they really want to win. They want to be there. They're working very hard for next season, and I told them it's up to them how quickly we turn this around.
All right, Jennifer Azzi, thanks so much for your time. Guys, it's so exciting to see such fantastic female athletes out at the yard. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Amy. All good information. And, good luck to that basketball program. Here's Matt Cain facing Troy Tulowitzki. Big breaking ball for a strike to Tulowitzki. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls hit to Aubrey Huff.
They're picking on him, and he loves it. I think it's the most fun he's had all year. Oh, man, good pitch.
That's the breaking ball I remember when Matt Cain got called up to the big leagues.
Remember, he was just a two-pitch guy basically when he first showed up, and that curveball was a strikeout guy. But he's learned up here, he
needs another pitch, and he came up with the changeup and the slider. I mean, he can pitch. I mean, this guy's still 25 years old, and you have to remind yourself of that because he sure does not handle himself like a 25-year-old, and he doesn't pitch like one either. He is an old soul in the game of baseball.
Tulowitzki watches this pitch a bit high. See what it did in Pittsburgh tonight?
Postpone the rain. Perfect. We're heading in there just in time.
Tulowitzki hammers one into left center field. This one's going to go, and it is gone on a 2-2 pitch. It's 1-0 Colorado.
Well, those are pitches you know as soon as they leave your hand that you're in trouble.
Run number 7, and the third time in his career Tulowitzki has taken Kane deep.
Just a high, out over the middle of the plate fastball, and Tulowitzki, like everybody on this Rockies team, will take full advantage of a mistake to location.
I'm sorry for my wife and all of her mullet jokes.
Well, a solo shot. This is bounced to Giants second baseman Freddie Sanchez, 2 out.
Well, as Hop heads back to the Rockies dugout, what do you say we ask our trivia question brought to you by AT&T Rethink Possible? Question tonight: name the only manager in San Francisco history to take over a team with a losing record during a season and finish with a winning record.
Here's Chris Iannetta, who singled in the second. Out to Aaron Rowan in center field. And that will end the inning. The solo arm by Tulowitzki. 1-0 Colorado.
Associates LP.
We're going to ask and answer our trivia question brought to you by AT&T Rethink Possible. Name the only manager in San Francisco history take over a team with a losing record. Well, it was Charlie Fox, 1970. Team was 19-23 when he took it over, and he finished 10 games above 500.
Charlie Fox. 0-1 to Andres Torres. Outside.
Ooh. Do not get hurt.
Francis to Torres. High into center field. Going back is Gonzalez, still going back. And Gonzalez will put it away. Talked to Jim Armstrong, one of the beat writers for the Denver Post. And there's a feeling around Colorado that as good as Dexter Fowler was, this guy's just as good defensively. And that's saying a lot.
Well, Carlos Gonzalez is a good player. And I think he's a better hitter than Fowler. And I think Fowler's a good player.
That I agree with. Here's Freddie Sanchez. Sanchez takes a strike. Sandoval to follow. Giants have had one base runner. Buster Posey singled in the third, was wiped out on a double play ball. And Sanchez lifts one into left center field, and he's got himself a base hit. Nice wide turn. Armando Galarraga was an out away from a perfect game today, and on a blown call by Jim Joyce at first base, this is what he said after the game. I just cost that kid a perfect game. I thought he beat the throw. I was convinced he beat the throw until I saw the replay.
I feel so bad for Jim Joyce. He's a good guy and a good umpire. And that is how he's going to be remembered, and it's unfortunate.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval on the first pitch, possible double play ball. And it is a double play ball. And the Giants cannot shake the double play ball. 1-0.
Well, the Battle of the Bay continues as the A's come to AT&T Park June 11th through the 13th, and Friday is Orange Friday, and it's Giants Rally Hair presented by Kettle Brands, first 20,000 fans. Saturday, Giants Aluminum Sport Bottle presented by Coca-Cola and the Ronald McDonald House, first 20,000 fans. And Sunday is the Lucy Bobblehead Day presented by AT&T to the first 20,000 fans. Go to sfgiants.com, check it out. Remember, with dynamic pricing, buy early and you can save.
Here's Ian Stewart. Stewart takes a strike. Then it'll be Jonathan Herrera, followed by Jeff Francis. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Ken Griffey Jr. has called it quits after 22 years.
Yeah. How about that?
630 home runs, 13-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner, MVP. First ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt.
Stewart struck out in the second. 2 strikeouts for King. He's allowed a home run to Tulowitzki, and that's where we stand in this one.
Great elevator fastball right above the hands. Grab some time. Neat.
Tune in to NBC Bay Area Morning News Team for early news, traffic, and weather updates. Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. We talked about this when we did our KNBR radio show, about maybe the coolest thing about Ken Griffey Jr. is the fact that he hit a home run in the same game as his dad hit a home run.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And they were both with the Seattle Mariners. I mean, I go to the movies with my kid. He's hitting home runs with his kid.
I know. Hey. Yeah. Well, we're both waiting home for our kid. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Same deal.
Never mind. 2 balls and 1 strike. Out of play, 2-2. That's a foul ball right there.
Yeah, you don't see many foul balls hit up where this guy's sitting.
No, he's way up there.
There has never been one hit up there in the upper deck beyond the foul pole. But if I sat there, I'd be ticked off at the foul pole by about the 3rd inning.
On the ground, Posey started to go after it. He returns to first. 2 outs for the starting pitcher, Jeff Francis.
I'll never forget when Will Clark first came up to the big leagues. Every ball that was hit to his right, I don't care if it was 4 feet from second base, he was taking off after it. And then gradually sort of calmed it down and became a Gold Glove first baseman. Always had good hands. But learning range at first base, I mean, there's a little trick to it. And Buster Posey's going to be faced with having to do just that very thing.
Francis out to left field. Aubrey Huff will watch this one fall.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Make him a fan for life early. Look at the look of that guy's face. That was the look of contentment. Yeah, I'm an icon. Leave me alone.
Swinging a foul to the backstop.
All right, one more time. How does this little guy get the ball? Well, it helps if your dad's 6'10" and makes a bare hand play. Nice going. Look at that guy's face. I swear. Oh, yeah, nice going, Pops.
Outside, 1-2. He has hands full. I think he's got 3 of them surrounding him.
I think he's got it all in control.
Good breaking ball, 2-2.
That'll get a few hoots out of the Giants' dugout. Or breaking ball that Hallian says it's a bit inside. Like I said, you got to be between the knees with Hallian.
Well, Matt Cain walked Jeff Francis in the 3rd inning, and he's a pitch away from doing it again.
There's the danger.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, doing right there. Let's go. It's rolling. Come on.
Gone.
Somebody put a beeper on that ball.
He's clapping and having a big time.
And the walk to Francis. All right. Put a string on that ball.
Yep.
Look at,
He's got the basket.
Now there's juice on it from underneath the seats.
That's okay. It's a big league ball. It was in a big league hardball game.
Can I have that? Come on, I want to wing it again. I really like your reaction, Dad.
He just wants to play catch with the old man. Come on.
Now his phone's ringing. And let's go. What's going on? Yep, you're on TV. Now Junior's not happy. Out to left field. That he was going to fall in front of Aubrey. So it looked like a breeze inning for Matt Cain.
Well, it just got stressful. An 0-2 to a walk to Francis. And then an opposite field flare from Gonzalez. And all of a sudden, things are starting to get a little tight-lipped around here.
Seth Smith has popped out twice. And tight, 1 ball and no strikes. By the way, that hit by Gonzalez, lifetime now against Matt Cain, 1 for 14.
And it wasn't even very loud.
Andres Torres coming in. So the walk does not hurt Matt Cain. It'll be Uribe, Molina, and Huff. Uribe leading things off. On the Tulowitzki home run, time for Subway Eat Fresh. Ask Krukenkite. Jose from Fresno, he's all about this one. How hard is it for a rookie to gain respect from his teammates? Was it ever difficult for you guys? It wasn't difficult for us because we kept our mouths shut.
Well, it was different then because you had to stay in the big leagues for 4 years before you qualified for a pension. So you didn't open your mouth for 4 years.
Yeah, you raised your hand.
And that was speak. And that was basically the rule. If there was a team meeting, if you didn't have your 4 years in, you kept your mouth shut.
Pretty much so.
But it's, you know, one thing has never changed in baseball. I mean, this generation is no different from the very first team that ever played this game. The guys who've been around the longest are going to have the voice in the clubhouse. And as a rookie, you have to listen to what they say. And they'll teach you the rules of not only the game, but away from the game as well.
Uribe down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Brad Hoff will go down to a knee. And he will get it back in quickly.
Yeah, another example of how to beat Jeff Francis. Go the other way. Nice play from Matt Hopp to keep this thing to just a single. I thought off the crack of the bat it was going to be a two-bagger. Not so, says Brad Hopp.
Well, after watching a double play ball in the third, one in the fourth, do not be surprised to see Uribe in motion.
Well, that's the thing about Jeff Francis. He's always been able to get the ground ball. It's one of the reasons that he has been special.
First pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Molina. Lined out to the third baseman, Stewart, in the second. Down low, that's the pitch that Francis wants you to swing at. One and one to Benji Molina. And now Francis will check on Uribe. One nothing Rockies. We're in the fifth. Out of play, 1-2. Aubrey Huff to follow.
See Bochy giving the signs to Flannery, giving the signs to Uribe over at first base.
Two and two on the pitch that was tailing away from Benji Molina. Day off tomorrow as Chris Iannetta looking into Jim Tracy and the Rockies dugout. Three and two, and now it's likely Uribe will go.
That is close.
Payoff pitch coming up. Uribe takes off, and Molina bounces it foul. A ball dude with a nice play, ranging to his left. Look at that. Stuck into that little glove. Mark Madden with the play.
Nice going, Mark. All right, let's take a look at it one more time. Pickett, he's not using much of a glove. That may be the same one that Ty Cobb used.
Mark almost stepped on his glove.
Looks like the glove out there in left center by the Coke bottle.
Francis throws, swing and a miss. Throw down to second is dug out, and it is a double play. Bruce Bochy can't avoid the double play. He just can't. He's got runners moving. That's not working. Runners not moving. That's not working.
And you're betting on contact. And once you get the swing through, the runner's kind of at the mercy of a good throw because he's not going to get a good jump. You have to make sure that that pitcher's going home, so your jump is going to be a little stunted. And it goes down as a strike him out, throw him out. Third double play tonight.
Here's Aubrey Huff, third inning in a row.
First strikeout for Francis.
Huff lines it to right. Hop thought about it, but then he backs off. Aubrey Huff with a base hit, and here's Buster Posey.
Posey had a great at bat his first AB against Jeff Francis.
Only about a step off the bag.
He did. He had a one-step lead. Sometimes you kind of put it in the program, you're going to throw to first no matter what. We've actually seen throwovers at first base with the guy standing on the base, so I guess we shouldn't be surprised when the guy's one step off.
Not at all. Azzi taking the breaking ball 0-1. A little low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Buster Posey's base hit in the third was a line drive out towards Triple's alley that Brad Hopp dove to prevent it from getting into that alley. In the dirt, and it's blocked by Iannetta. 2 balls and 1 strike. The thing about Buster Posey, we haven't seen a lot of him, but you just don't see him check his swing a lot. He's got a pretty good idea. Watching the ball out of the pitcher's hand, he doesn't get fooled.
You know, we were watching Livan Hernandez the other day pitch for the Washington Nationals, and the comment he made was he's so relaxed. Well, the same thing's for Posey. He's not in a hurry. Very confident, very relaxed in the batter's box. And he has stayed in the strike zone for the most part. That was the swing that he's taken up here.
3-2.
And we also found out that if he gets a little count leverage on you, he'll gamble.
Yep.
He'll let out some shaft. The timing was off on the changeup at 3-1.
Off the glove of the diving Stewart into left field. Aubrey Huff, because the ball got slowed down, will move over to third.
Third hit of the inning off of Francis. And that's the 5th hit, 4th hit in the last 6 hitters. So the Giants are starting to figure him out. And here, a 3-2. Not a bad pitch either from Francis. But Posey going down there, taking a little swing out, putting in play a 1-hop top spin seed. And he and Stewart cannot come up with it. That ball was roasted.
Here's Rowan, who bounced into a double play in the 3rd inning. Remember, he's got very good numbers against Francis. 6 for 12 with 4 doubles.
These are the type of situations that bring you back mentally when you're coming out of a slump. You cash in on one of these, that ties the ball game, put your team ahead. Start to believe in yourself.
Well, this is also a spot, Mike, where you're not going to ask your eighth place hitter to swing at a pitch in the dirt. But you might ask him to expand it a little bit with the pitcher on deck. One and 0 to Aaron Rowan. Rowan out into center field. Gonzalez is not going to get it. Buster Posey's on the move. Flannery's waving him in. Tulowitzki's through. It is not in time. And the Giants take the lead.
And it couldn't happen to a better guy. A guy who's been really fighting a slump. And he's digging out of the month of May, and we're going to make it our Dodge Ram drive of the game. And why not?
Well, this ball took off.
It really did. It knuckled away from Gonzalez. That's how pure he hits this thing. He lets it get deep. It's a good pitch to hit up around the bell. A location mistake, and you can see it knuckle away from Gonzalez. That ball was hit extremely hard. And Aaron Rowan has given the Giants a lead.
Really nice relay by the Rockies as well. And here's Kane.
Now, when Clint Barmas plays second base, I think they have the best relay hours in the game between Barmas and Tulowitzki.
Kane had a good at bat in the third inning when he lined out to short.
Good chance to see Buster Posey spin his wheels. Tim Flannery bringing him in. That was a very close play.
Was it ever? 0-1 to Kane. 0-2 to Kane. Now, Buster Posey's, you're not going to consider him fast.
You can see Aubrey Huff becoming the
great slide.
It was. And the ball hopped up. Ionetta had to go up and get the ball. He opened up a little window of opportunity. And Posey slid right through that window.
Great slide. Kane just seeing 3 straight breaking balls. So Aaron Rowan with the at bat for him of the homestand.
Yeah, he's been grinding hard for that one.
Kane strikes out on a breaking ball to end the inning. The terrific slide by Buster Posey. Watch how he sneaks that hand underneath it. Nice. 2-1 Giants.
Baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Welcome back. Eli Whiteside is not only a San Francisco Giant, he's a Giant in the community. He took some of his personal time the other day to join the American Heart Association's 50th anniversary of CPR celebration. Eli was a lifeguard when he was a teenager. That's the last time he was certified in CPR. Now that he's a new dad, he wants to get recertified. He had a great quote saying we use our hands every day, and it's important for us to use our hands to save a life. Gentlemen?
That is a good quote. 2-1 Giants. Kane to Todd Helton. And Helton checks the swing and rolls it foul. This is a tough shutdown inning with Helton, Tulowitzki, and Ha.
Yeah, you get through these guys, you really have to earn it. You have to make good location pitches, and you've got to mix speeds.
Aubrey Huff.
Well, be part of the excitement that has become Orange Fridays here at AT&T Park. And you can now catch all the action with an Orange Friday 4-pack. These packs are available for just Tim Lincecum. That's right, $55. So get your orange on and buy your Orange Friday Tim Lincecum 4-pack today. And you can do it by visiting sfgiants.com.
That's a great sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's a good one. I want to get that, I want to get that, I want to get that.
No. Tulowitzki takes low. Tulowitzki saw a couple of good breaking balls in his last at-bat. And then later on in the at-bat, he got a belt-high fastball and he hit it out. This is really a good matchup when you consider that these two guys, very strong, good-shouldered young athletes, have already faced each other a lot and will continue to face each other a long time.
We see his percentage of shutdown innings, 16 for 18.
Sanchez on the dive, cannot come up with it, and it's a one-out single, bringing Brad Hopp to the plate.
Giants have kept Tulowitzki pretty calm the first couple of games in the series. First 2 games he had just one single. Last night an 0 for 5 with an error. Arguably his worst game ever here at AT&T. Tonight, however, he's turned things around. A 2-hit night with a home run.
Brad Hopp has flied out. He's bounced out. Tulowitzki's got 3 steals on the year. Bouncing ball, Posey steps on the bag, and he's got Tulowitzki in a rundown. He gets out of the way, and Uribe's going to tag him. Nice play by a kid who hasn't played that spot for very long. It's a double play.
Farmers Insurance. To find your local Farmers agent, call 800-FARMERS today. By your Northern California Honda dealers at shophonda.com. And by Xfinity, the next generation in home entertainment. Now available in the Bay Area and coming soon to the Central Valley.
All right, let's check out our McDonald's game summary. What a shocker, another tight one. Giants do have the lead. Tulowitzki's got a big fly. Francis has pitched well. Rowan's got the big hit in the game for the Giants. And the Giants on top 2-1, and that's our McDonald's game summary. Heads up, ugly finder. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Have to chase about 5 guys away from the railing in front of the Giants dugout.
Yeah, they'll shake the leaves off the tree. You do not want to get hit with a ball. I mean, it used to be a fine. I mean, I don't care if you got hit right between the eyes and the forehead. It's a fine.
Torres out swinging.
All right, welcome back to the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam, and we've had some amazing fan catches tonight And there's one there. And then we had another one where, gentleman made a one-handed barehander with his son in his arms. There's a Coors Light Freeze Can brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Freddie Sanchez. Sanchez with a single in the fourth.
And the whole ugly finder thing started with managers saying you have to pay attention on the bench. Because a lot of times guys will sit there and they'll start talking about something and pretty much soon their minds kind of drift away from the game.
Probably a starting pitcher.
Or a
starting pitcher that's not pitching. No denial?
I can't deny that. It happens. So if you did get hit with the ball, you were in trouble because you weren't paying attention. You were fined, and then hence the ugly finder.
Sanchez out in front as Francis gives you an idea that 3-1 he may not challenge you.
Now, Freddie Sanchez went way out of the strike zone on that 3-1 changeup, and that's certainly not the pitch that he was looking for. This gives you an idea as to how good that changeup of Francis is.
It'll make you think you're going to see another one. That's what it does.
And he did. I had wanted the fastball on the inside corner, which would have been a great call as well. But Francis shook it off to throw another changeup and miss with it. And now he's kicking the dirt, tipped off.
Well, here's Pablo Sandoval. Dave Fleming did some numbers on Sandoval in the game last night. He hit into 2 double plays.
Yeah, 7 outs in 12 pitches. And his first 2 outs and his 2 at bats tonight, he's accounted for 3 outs.
And he's seen 2 pitches. See if Sanchez goes. He does not. And the pitch is up high. 1 ball and no strikes.
But you have to understand, too, that Pablo Sandoval is a hack.
He is.
And you know what hacks do when they're in the slump? They hack their way out of it.
They do. First row of the club level. Oh, the Pandas, man, they are all over the place.
Oh, yeah. That army gets bigger every day.
One ball and 1 strike. Into left center field. Could this split the outfielders? It does. Sanchez is on the move. And we got another play at the plate. Not in time. And the Panda comes through.
And just as fast as a hack can go into a slump, a hack can come out of a slump. And he goes down and golfs this one right into the gap. Again, not a hanger. You could see they shaded him over to the right field side, and that was about all he needed to whip. That's about all he needed to keep the ball away from Gonzalez. Boy, I tell you, the Rockies, they make you earn what you get.
RBI number 22 for Sandoval. Sanchez is trying to catch his breath. When he was activated, Bruce Bochy said, we're not going to play him all the time. We need to keep him on the field. And then once Edgar Renteria went down, he's playing all the time.
Every day. And we're all a bit surprised by it. But you know who is not surprised by it? Freddie Sanchez. He said, I came to play.
Here's Uribe. Uribe takes low.
Activity very quickly in the Rockies bullpen.
Double barrel.
A righty and a lefty.
into center field. Gonzalez has got a beat on it. Sandoval's going to tag. Tulowitzki will cut it off, and Sandoval moves over to third. Uribe hit that ball well. And an opportunity for Benji Molina. And Benji Molina was an RBI machine the last couple of years for the Giants. He's got an opportunity here to add another run. Lined out to third in the second and then struck out in the fifth. So big money at the plate. Sweeper for a strike, and it's 0-1. Think about Benji Molina. The last couple of years, you get 2 strikes on him, that never bothered him. And it may not be bothering him now. But he liked to hit with 2 strikes.
Well, he thinks he's getting close to being out of it. He's had 2 at-bats tonight, a strikeout, and he hit a laser to third. A couple of good at-bats last night. It all starts with a good swing. You may not start to see some hits when you're out of the slump. But if you know you get a good swing, you start to get control of that bat head, you know hits are coming. And this is kind of where he's at right now. And Aaron Rowan can attest to that.
And a base hit for Benji Molina. And that knocks in Pablo Sandoval. And that's the Molina we know.
Well, and it's right down around the Benji happy zone, too. I mean, how many times have you seen him go down there and dig out something down around the knees? And this thing is right there outside corner, not a hanger. But this is going to be the last pitch that Jeff Francis throws, because here comes Jim Tracy.
Pitch number 81 was the last one. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up from Smog experts.
Game, and it's a Lucy bobblehead day. That's right. First 20,000 fans are going to get a Lucy bobblehead courtesy of AT&T, and you can get one. All you have to do is purchase tickets, and you get them at sfgiants.com. Remember, dynamic pricing, buy early and save. And get here early and go to Public House. It is the new sensation right outside Woodard McCovey Plaza.
Big John there?
Ask for Big John. If you don't like Public House, go to Mojitas. They got all kinds of things here, but you will love Public House.
If you don't like Big John, ask for Charlie.
That's all you got to do.
Here's Aubrey Huff. Huff singled and scored in the 5th. Pops this one up. Maybe playable for Stewart, but it is right on top of the Giants dugout in a big bounce. And then the tallest guy gets it. Randy Flores.
He's a loogie. Left-handed one-out guy. 22 games. He's been in 11. He's pitched 11 innings. I mean, that'll tell you all you need to know. 6 feet tall, 190-pounder, out of Bellflower, California.
You know where that is?
Yeah, I do.
Come on.
I do.
Close to what?
It's not that far away from Disneyland.
I believe you.
Close to Long Beach.
You're the California guy.
He's a high 80s, low 90s fastball guy with a curveball slider. And Flores been around a while. This is his 6th year. I like that. Bruce Jenkins makes me laugh. Randy Flores, you had no idea you were going to be a loogie. Left-handed one-out guy.
High and deep into right center field. This baby is way back, and it is caught by Brad Hopp in Triples Alley, and Huff can't believe it. Wow. Giants score 2. It's 4-1 San Francisco.
Well, June 30th, the Giants are taking on the Dodgers on a Wednesday. That's right. But what's so special about this? Well, it's the 8th annual slumber party. You can set up your tent on the field right after the Giants take on those dreaded Dodgers. It's the slumber party delivered by AT&T, and you'll need to bring your own pajamas, but you are going to get a slumber party, pizza, movies, snacks, games, photos, and you get to wake up and have breakfast on the field. Call 415-972-2014. Go to sfgiants.com/slumber party.
4-1 Giants. Now would not be the time to say, way to hit the ball.
No, he got AT&T.
First pitch pop-up by Iannetta. Benji Molina will watch this one sail into the seats. Yeah. I mean, this is a home run.
And you can't blame him for being upset. He does everything right. Puts a good swing on a high hanger, backspins it. And in this ballpark, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. And as high as it was, it definitely gave Brad Hopp a chance to get underneath it. You can see the frustration as Aubrey Huff was denied a home run. A home run he should have had.
Foul off the end of the bat. Oh, 2 to Iannetta. Iannetta 1 for 2. This pop-up is playable for Buster Posey. Buster Posey, knowing now that on those pop-ups that ball's going to come back, puts it away. And here's Stewart. Matt Cain with 3 strikeouts, 2 of them to Stewart. And it's 0-1. Good
changeup. It's been such a good pitch for him tonight.
A little strange. The Giants playing their 6th game against the Rockies, and none of them have been in Colorado yet. I guess pretty soon, Mike, the Giants have to go to that place, huh?
Well, you would think.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Foul back. Giants will be in Denver on July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That's a 4-game series. And that's the last trip before the All-Star break. In tight, 2-2. And then they got a 2-game series on August 3rd and 4th. Love those 2-game series. They are so much fun. And then they'll wrap up a 3-game series 24th, 25th in Colorado. And Stewart now has himself a hat trick.
4 strikeouts tonight for Matt Cain. 3 of them have been Ian Stewart. And here he just gets locked up on a breaking ball. And watch Tom Hallion. You think he enjoys this? Yeah.
Threw both elbows out.
Yeah.
And wrenched a hip.
That's called umpire's revenge right there.
Here's Herrera. Herrera is flied out and he's bounced out.
There you see the distribution of pitches. 96. Cain has had 2 complete games prior to tonight's start. And the last time that a Giant has had 3 consecutive complete games was in 2003, and Jason Schmidt did it.
I miss that guy.
Yeah, he was a good Giant.
Wide. 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. And that'll bring Ryan Spilborghs to the plate.
Well, a reminder to tune into the NBC Bay Area Morning News Team for early news, traffic, and weather updates weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m.
Here's Spilborghs. Spilborghs against Cain. Pretty good numbers. 5 for 15 with a couple of home runs. On the first pitch, popped out to right, where Andres Torres will camp underneath it. And just like that, Cain retires Spilborghs. Indeed, we saw that play. The perfect game gone. Here it's 4-1. Giants right now thinking that this is a perfect game for them. They've scored 4 runs. This was with 1 out in the perfect game. Take a look at this catch.
This was the first out of the inning.
First out of the inning.
And then with 2 outs, all they needed was 1 out. And Cabrera throws it over to Galarraga, and Jim Joyce, the first base umpire, calls him safe. And there you see the foot had beat him, and it should have been a perfect game. And it goes as a 1-hitter. And the people in Detroit were not happy. But right here, a new pitcher for the Rockies, Matt Daly, the right-hander. Got a little bit of funkiness to his delivery. 6'2", 180-pounder in his second year at the big league level.
Chopper to Tulowitzki off the bat of Buster Posey. 1 out.
The numbers for Daly, 23rd time he's come in, 15 strikeouts against 9 walks in 17 innings. This is we're talking about his fastball. Daly's got a fastball that go high 80s with a slider changeup, but everything is enhanced because of the funkiness. When he gets into his stretch position, he'll get set, and he'll show you the numbers on his back when you're in the batter's box. He really hides the ball a long time.
Aaron Rowan's had a huge hit in this game. He doubled in 2 in the 5th inning. Scored the tying run and has knocked in the lead run.
Well, this is really a great example of what it looks like from the batter's perspective. And you can see just how long he hides the ball and how long it is before you, the hitter, can pick it up.
Rowan fights this one off. 88 seems like 98. The guy hides it like that.
So what can you do?
You hang in there as long as you can, like Rowan just did.
And you do see a lot of guys late on 88 because of that delivery.
And then when you hang in there too long, whoop.
Yeah, you get buzzed.
Rowan, a little flip job out to Tulowitzki. 2 outs. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
Gentlemen, you mentioned that Ken Griffey Jr. announced his retirement today, and that got our producers thinking, who do you think at home was the best hitter of the 90s not named Barry Bonds? That's our poll question tonight. Check it out, csnbayarea.com, and then you can find out the results on Giants Postgame Live. Dwayne?
All right, thanks, Amy. Here's Matt Cain. Cain fouls it back. He's batting for the 3rd time, and he's 0 for 2.
Put a smile on you. Tonight was San Jose Giants night, and the San Jose Giants, the Giants A-ball team, in attendance at the game today. They were introduced.
Matt Cain, boy, you can see him shaking his right hand, and that's his throwing hand as he goes down the line. 4-1 Giants. Where? Well, right here in Comcast Sports Center area. Damon Andrews and Dave Benz, they're going to host it. Highlights of this game, A's and Red Sox highlights, and the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 3. That was a very exciting game. I'm not going to tell you how it ended, but they're very happy in Philadelphia. Sorry. Sportsnet Central at 10:30. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that was a spoiler alert.
Top of the order for the Rockies. That means Carlos Gonzalez will face Matt Cain.
And he's still got some bees in his right hand. And that definitely could affect you. If you're up at the batter's box and you get jammed like he did in the inning, those bees stay in your hand for a while, and it definitely affects the feel of the ball in your hand.
Aaron Rowan has got a long run, and he will get there to make the catch. We'll say this about Aaron Rowan. He's had his struggles offensively. It has not affected his play defensively.
It has not.
He has done a very nice job out in center field. Here's Seth Smith. Strike.
Now, if you're concerned about the bees in the hands, don't think about it anymore. That changeup right there was a pearl.
Pitch 104 out of the hand of Matt Cain, with Todd Helton on deck. Two balls and one strike. There's Hilton. Swing and it's 2-2. So good live fastball from Matt Cain.
Runsler and Moda up throwing now for Bruce Bochy.
Remember, Brian Wilson last night threw 34 pitches. Rolled foul. That may mean something. It may not mean anything. Just throwing it out there. Todd Helton just went back and got a different bat. 2-2 to Smith. Line to right. Torres got a late break, but he's going to snag it.
That's got to be one of the hardest plays for an outfielder to judge, and it's that low sinking line drive hit right at him. And that's exactly what Torres gets. And when he finally defined to it, he defined it, closed on it, and it winds up being a big league hang with him.
A lot of top spin. Here's Helton. Helton. He's bounced out and he's flied out to Aubrey Huff twice.
Well, the beautiful thing about Cain, if you're in the batter's box, everything comes out of his hand the same way. You really can't identify curveball, slider, changeup, fastball, because it all comes out of the same release point.
Helton with a mighty swing. This is going to be in the seats. I could hit somebody right at the top of their head. Yep. This little guy who got a souvenir maybe about 7 innings ago, I believe, has decided that his night is over.
Yeah, I'm that guy's father of the year.
He is. Look out. down the left field line.
Right. It was almost in the same area where the guy just got hit in the head.
Maybe the guy got hit again.
It's like the old story of Richie Ashburn.
Helton on a high fastball, strikes out swinging. 4-1 Giants. Well, coming up starting Friday night at 4 p.m., it'll be the Giants and the Pirates. Pregame live will start at 3:30. We'll have all three games for you right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. It'll be Jonathan Sanchez on Friday night, Todd Wellemeyer on Saturday, and then Tim Lincecum will be on Sunday. So check us out. We're going to be there. We need to know that somebody's watching back here. So we'll be on Friday night at 4 p.m. Does that sound like a plea?
Yeah, we'll play. There'll be no rainouts over there. Will not be allowed this year. Rockies have a new pitcher. It's Franklin Morales, who just got off the DL today and had a sore shoulder. But this guy has got tremendous stuff.
He's facing Andres Torres. He throws hard. He's got some pretty good off-speed stuff.
You see the numbers: 8 strikeouts in 11 innings, 8 walks on him.
Torres is 0 for 3, and he takes the next pitch high.
Well, we saw him prior to him going to DL. He was throwing 95, 98 with the changeup slider combo, and everything coming out of his hand was dirty.
2-0 pitch is a strike on the inside corner.
Ryan Wilson getting greased up.
Pulls the ball on the ground, foul.
Well, Bloomberg Sports, the leader in data analysis, has developed an analytical product being used by baseball clubs, and they have a product for fans. You can improve your fantasy play or track your favorite players and teams. All you have to do is go to BloombergSports.com for details.
2-2 pitch is very high. 3-2. Oh, yeah. Man. That's the wise
That's
thing
a good
to
man
do.
right there. Hang a star on that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Jerry Coleman would say.
Torres. Oh, a late call by Tom Allen. It's Tom a while to get wound up.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen this particular area called a strike all night. And I think Andres Torres has a right to be surprised. Definitely a pitcher strike.
Here's Freddie Sanchez.
That was frustrating when it cost the guy in at bat.
1 for 2 with a walk. Scored in the 6th after he walked.
Panda, chalk it up.
Giants started out the homestand, taking 2 of 3 from the Washington Nationals. 1 and 2. Swept the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they're trying to salvage 1 game in this 3-game series against the Rockies. We've been on some trips that we'd like to forget about, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even this year we'd like to forget about that.
2 of them in particular.
But nothing like the Diamondbacks just went through.
Well, they went on an 0-9 trip, and they ended it with 31 consecutive scoreless innings in Los Angeles.
3 walk-offs.
It's rough.
4, including the one on Friday against the Giants, or on Sunday. And Sanchez outswinging. On that trip, the Diamondbacks lost 3 in Colorado, 3 here, and then 3 in L.A. And in L.A., they had a chance to win all 3. They had a chance to win on Sunday here. Remember, the Giants came back with down 2 runs with 1 out, and they came back to tie that game on Sunday. Here's Sandoval 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. And I saw their schedule. One of ours.
Isn't it Posey? I know who his favorite Giant is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The guy in the middle.
0-1 to Sandoval, foul back.
Isn't there a guy in the Dirty Dozen named Posey?
I think so.
Clint Walker?
I think so. Listen to the Diamondbacks schedule in June. Rockies, Atlanta, St. Louis, Boston, Detroit, Yankees, Tampa Bay, St. Louis, Dodgers.
Ooh. That's rough. That was a rough slug right there. Well,
big leagues.
It's the big leagues. Nobody says it's going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. That's why when you win the World Championship, it means something. Oh, yeah. I love the Panda.
Not close, 2-2. Sandoval trying to get a rebound at bat here in the 8th. Three and 2.
Do you remember yourself standing in the on-deck circle, pleading for your teammate to get you in the bat?
Not always, but most of the time. Yeah. Sitting on 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. No. I think I'm good for the night. Oh, pop-up backing out of play. But still, rooting them on. Not all that disappointed. And Uribe's going to hit.
That's good at bat.
Uribe was 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. No balls in 1 strike.
Hey, Franklin Morales is on you.
He is.
And this is 93. Like I said, the last time we saw him, he had 5 more feet on that fastball.
A short armor that just zip. There it is.
Well, they can use him as a closer. And he's got the stuff to make it look bad. It's always been a matter of him being able to control that great stuff. And the one thing you have to have if you're a closer is the ability to throw strikes. You have to. You got to throw strikes as a pitcher up here anyway, but for a closer, that's an absolute.
That's a foul ball straight back. Man, that is going to tell Morales that he didn't think that last pitch was a very good one. You ready for Pittsburgh?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Me too.
Pierogies. Permanente brothers. I'm with you.
0-2. Pulled foul. Anytime it goes down by that grounds crew, it is the ultimate ugly finder.
It's the million hunting ugly finder.
Another 0-2 pitch coming up. Foul back. People forget that Juan Uribe was a very good shortstop for these Rockies. And then someone came along by the name of Nefi Perez to take his job. And the Rockies let him go to the Chicago White Sox. 1-2. White Sox are very pleased about that, by the way.
Well, Juan Uribe had everything to do with White Sox winning that World Championship. He was a big part of that club. He and Aaron Rowan both.
And Uribe stays alive. Tulowitzki will lead things off for the Rockies in the ninth. Tulowitzki, Hop, and Iannetta. Pretty good battle going on right now. Morales, Uribe. Two and two. Benji Molina watching from the on-deck circle. Out of play. Morales added a little to that fastball. He hit 95. Two balls, 2 strikes. And now a soft toss to Sandoval just to change things up a little bit. Four-1 Giants. And Uribe out swinging after a long battle. Ninth inning coming up. 4-1 Giants. Giants leading 4-1 as we go to the ninth. The new pitcher for the Giants is Brian Wilson.
Take a look at the numbers for Brian Wilson. He has been so consistent with his stuff. Mid to high 90s. Look at the strikeouts. 33 strikeouts in 21 and a third. 29 base runners in 21 and a third. 12 for 13 in save ops.
Torres moves from right to left. Into the game is Sherholtz. As Tulowitzki will be the first hitter that Wilson will face. And it's a first pitch inside fastball, 1-0. Wilson last night pitched 2 innings in the extra inning game. Allowed 4 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And the Rockies did not score against him. This pop-up will be either Buster Posey or Benji Molina. Buster Posey puts it away. And if you're Benji Molina, Buster Posey becomes your best friend.
Oh, yeah, indeed. I mean, it's a much easier play for a first baseman with that movement of the ball coming back to the first baseman. The movement as it is to Molina is coming away from him.
That almost caught him off guard.
You kind of get over there in the I got it, you take it zone. But that's a big first out.
Ooh, that ball caught me. It happens. Here's Brad Hopp. Hopp lifts it out to Andres Torres. 3 pitches, 2 outs. And here's Iannetta. Over 30,000 here tonight, and most are standing. And a strike at the knees, 0-1. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Pop's not leaving. You all right?
Check on Junior. Yeah, he's doing fine. 0-1 to Iannetta. You know, I like that guy. Be a perfect reason to go home early.
No, he's not leaving.
He is not leaving.
My old man's a gamer. That's what that little one will be able to say.
0-2 to Iannetta. And a check swing rolls to the backstop. Giants trying to come up with a win and have a 6-3 homestand. Look out, in tight, 1-2.
Not a good thing to do to a catcher because they'll just let it hit him. Breaking ball that kind of floats middle in.
Part of the deal.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Painters their game.
On the ground to Uribe. Uribe looks it into his glove, and that's the ball game. And the Giants indeed do take one of the three from the Rockies, and they have a 6-3 homestand, and they do it tonight behind the wide-shouldered guy.
Matt Cain putting on a stop job, and it's a 6-3 homestand, and this gives him great momentum into an off day, into a 7-game road trip.
So Matt Cain evens his record to 4-4. He's now 10-6 lifetime against these Colorado Rockies. Join us for our next telecast Friday afternoon as the Giants take on the Pirates in Pittsburgh, with Giants pregame live starting at 3:30. And do the no rain dance, please. Giants postgame live starts with interviews with the postgame wrap coming up. But first, let's go to the Comcast studios for an update from Sportsnet Central.